Yo, how we doing today, everybody? Good to see you. Welcome to another day here on the channel. Today, surprise, we're playing more of this awesome game. However, I think also, if I'm not mistaken, we are also jumping into something a little bit later. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay. Oh, one sec. So I think the stuff that we were talking about on drop frames, I am going to jump in with them on that, which I think will be really fun. And I think we're going to play a game called Sworn. So we're going to do that for a couple hours this afternoon. I'll probably play this game right up to it and maybe jump back into it after. We will see. Not sure yet, but we will see. Okay. So what are we doing? We are going over here to visit the Gravedigger. And we are doing that because we are looking for saltpetre for the miller. Yep. Our goals today, what we're planning on doing, is we're going to start working through the main story a little bit because I want to get to the blacksmith and I want to finish everything with the miller. So we've got a lot of like actual potential main story stuff. I do want to go bury our buddies. I'd rather do that sooner rather than later. So we may finish the miller, go bury our buddies, and then go talk to the blacksmith. That could be a thing we do. How's our weight? We're at 160. That's not super. Hey, Ophi 67, sir, the 67 sub bomb. Wowza. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. My lord, Ophi. Just bang. Okay, let's put some of these. Oh, yes. Oh, it moves the whole thing. I didn't want to move the whole thing. Let's see. There's the thing for it. Wait, what'd I do with it? Move to horse, X. Did I drop it? I didn't drop it, did I?
Let me tell you, truly is the most...
What did I just do with my decoctions? Where did they go? Wait a second. I didn't delete them, did I? No, but all 16 of them are gone. No, there they are. Didn't get dropped. Okay, cool. Nope, wait. Oh, I moved something else because it was... Okay, this doesn't do hover anymore. Okay, so how do I move a portion of them? Here. You're moving an item that's equipped to one of your outfits. Yes. There we go. Okay, cool. We're good. We are good. Let's do 10. That's a little bit more weight off. Oh. These might be adding up. We don't need to be carrying all of these. Let's move the piercing arrows over. The common bolts and the crude arrows. There's a little bit more weight off. We gotta start doing this more because I'm loading up with I'm just way too much weight. We're gonna put the normal marigolds on there and we'll probably put those in our chest. We need to start using more potions. That'd be good. What does this do? Craftsmanship and thievery by 6 for 40 minutes. Okay. Weak marigold decoctions. Let's put that over here too. Let's use the weak ones first, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Painkiller we'll put there. And then this is the one that increases strength? Yeah. Put the buff one there. Great. Perfect. Lena Marie.
Morning chat, mods and co 4 years. Here's to many, many more love this community and mods, and I kinda like you too, Co.
Lena, you are awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your 4 years of support. That is a huge chunk of a life. Thank you very much. It's been awesome having you here. Okay. We're going to keep going to... Oh, we're supposed to get a sausage. That's right. The guy, the miller, when he told us, he said to bring him like a good cut of meat or something. So let's go and bring him a nice crisp piece of meat. I think that'd probably be a good idea. Everyone likes a nice crisp piece of meat. And now I want to play Enderall. Sigh. wonder if we'll get like an Enderal 2 for ES6. I wonder what the Enderal devs are up to. Let's see. Does anyone know? What are they working on right now? Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're not allowed.
I am so sorry. I was an angry bunny. Hey, bud.
What would you like?
Oh.
I'm looking for a friend. He's
Do
called
I smell a
I'm sure you'd
VIP?
recognise him. In fact, you saw us both in the pillory, didn't you?
Aye,
show.
I saw you.
You can call me
But
Foo
I
Bear.
ain't bothered, you know. You didn't rob me, because if you did, I'd cut your thieving hands off on the spot.
Well,
The proper
what
response.
about my friend? Have you seen him since?
He must be some friend if he's scarpered without you, eh?
I'm sorry, but that's not your business, is it? Was he here then?
No, he weren't. But I ain't saying I don't know anything. Just that it ain't your business, lad. And don't try anything on me.
show.
My business ain't your business. Got that? If that capon wants to see you, I'm sure he'll find you. He ain't no fool, I reckon.
Okay.
I'll have
Well,
a look
I
at the
mean, he
wares.
does. I don't know about this. Ophi with the $100 tip to the mod team.
And for the best mods in the land. And LT.
Dude.
3.
Ophi, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Dude, Ophi has just stopped by randomly with big, like, tips like that. Sub bombs, donations. Probably 5 times a year for what, Ophi? 10 years? Thank you so much, man. Incredibly appreciate the support. What is the most expensive meat we could buy him? Oh, he sells like the stuff he uses to cut it up nice. Doesn't really look like, nothing is really that expensive. 1.6 is the most. Oh, well, he doesn't want skin. Get him some smoked pork. Let's just, maybe he's looking for something specific. Okay. Yeah, we'll bring him one of each thing. And we could cook him some bacon, maybe. Let's see if we can cook all this, actually. Okay.
I'd like to discuss the prop.
Sure.
I'm not going to give you 9 groschen.
Look.
It's ridiculous. In this economy?
Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Hey!
Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
Okay, first of all, this.
In 1282 ADA Bard was walking along a road and say a monk at the top of a monastery with wings on his arms. Intrigued, he drew a picture of him trying to fly, and that was the first recorded image of an air fryer. Also just want to test if saying Alexa lights off will work with TTS.
God, that was a double whammy, dude. Wow. Wow. Thanks, ALO. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. And then also, our friend Lena, celebrating 4 years today, said, figured this was a good day to do this. I hope everyone enjoys. And then claims the big bomb. Oh my. 1 second. Una mas. And you guys are starting out the door this morning, y'all. I'm just trying to play this game. You guys going buck wild. Here, give me 1 second. Now I gotta figure all this out. Oh, dude, wait. Why? Oh, it's doing that thing again where Amazon Pay is just not an option. Why you do this? It's so weird. 1 sec. This is happening. This is gonna happen. Yep. Probably. Maybe. Okay. So, now that we are all meted up, let's head over to this guy. Ooh, this might work. Let's see. Hey, Goodyears. Oh, we gotta cook it first, actually. Well, there's probably gonna be a fire there, but just in case, let's do it here. Just in case. I know there's a fire over the end. Did that work? It did work! There we go. Awesome. Thanks again, Lena. Okay. I think we're gonna pebbles our way out of this one. We also gotta get our armor repaired. Do we have any? We don't think we have any kits, right? No. Got some tailor kits. I can't use them on pretty much anything, unfortunately. All right, so we're gonna go in here real quick. How's our nourishment? 59. Okay. We could eat if there's food. Nope. All right, so looking at the fire, we're gonna cook you, you, and you. We can't cook the bacon. Okay, maybe it's cured. Cool. All right, so now we have a bunch of cooked food as well. So we have smoked food and cooked food. Hopefully between that, this guy will find something he likes. There you are. What's up, girl? Let's go.
Go!
Just pretty much straight. Hey, Gears, what's up today, buddy? Nice little morning ride to start the day. Did I have to buy a saddle for Pebbles? No. He had one that he came with. I just didn't have it equipped, so I popped that on last night. We are gonna go visit the saddlesmith a little bit later. Tried to a couple times last night, but I couldn't get away without being discovered for being so awesome. Had nothing to do with thievery. But yeah, we're gonna go back today and see if we can get in and get out without being discovered. Oh. What are you barking at, boy? Oh, the shrine? Oh. Good boy. Come here, boy. Hey, you.
Good boy.
Who's a good boy?
Good boy.
Who's a good boy?
You silly mutt.
Yeah, you's a good boy.
Here you go. Take it.
Have a cooked chicken, bro. Yeah, there you go. Okay. That dog should be good for a bit. Where's my torch? How did that happen? Where's my sword? Oh my god. That must have been when I moved over earlier. Heart attack averted. Okay, we're fine. So that's what got moved over earlier. All right, we're good. Everything's good. We're fine. This is fine. Excellent. Thank you, Barry. Fantastic, dude. Okay. Uh-oh. Hey, little noob. What's up, buddy? Is the game good so far? So, Wampier, I have a thoughts video up. If you want to check that out, if you want like a longer idea. But the TLDR is, if you're a sandbox gamer, if you like games that you can just kind of exist in, this is one of the best sandboxes that's been made so far. I've only played it about 15 hours, but yeah, this is the business. I think is probably the best way I could say it. Yeah, the bee's knees maybe is valid.
Greetings, my friend.
I'm Henry. And you must be the local gravedigger, right?
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place, are you? Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
Oh.
I'm more interested in the grave digging profession as a whole.
Ah, once you try it, you'll never want to do nothing else till the day you die.
Nanny?
What's the story with the dead people?
What's the story with the dead people?
The story? They're dead. What more is there to
Okay,
tell?
I don't know what I was
You said
expecting.
there's been a lot of people dying around here recently. right?
Well, it ain't usual for people to get offed by the cartload out here in the sticks, if you ask me. What do you reckon?
I don't know. Hadn't really thought about it that way.
That might be the reason, then, hey?
What?
Look, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying there's a lot of people dying. If things keep up like this, I'll be out of work in no time. There'll be no one left to bury.
Okay. Nyan Turtle, thank you, buddy. Welcome to you. Boop.
You got a big cemetery here. Pretty nice, too.
Ain't it? But being the Gravedigger, I'll never have a place of my own here. They'll throw me by the wall like a dog and bury me without ceremony. But when I'm dead, I won't care. If it was up to me, I'd even bury the suicides in hallowed ground. We're all equal before death and the Lord. This game of better and worse places of final rest don't count for nothing.
Well said.
Being a gravedigger must be a lonely job, eh? What are your duties?
Funny a young lad like you is so interested in grave digging. Not something you see every day.
Well, I'm only asking. No real reason.
That figures. Youngsters these days wouldn't know hard work if it bit 'em on the arse. It's no wonder I can't find any help.
Are you offering me a job?
No. I'm giving you a warning. You ain't cut out for this trade.
And how do you know that?
You've got that look. I can spot it a mile away.
Could you be more specific?
You just aren't cut out for it, and that's that. A gravedigger needs passion. A sense of duty ain't enough. It's a service, a labour of love, and the meaning of life all in one, lad.
Okay. Huh.
But seriously, Ignatius, tell me about yourself.
Gravedigger, knacker, snorter's constant companion, and lover of colourful sunsets, all in one man.
You've nearly got more titles than the Emperor
like him.
himself.
Well, I have been doing it for almost 40 years now.
Wow.
The bailiff pays me well, in coin and sometimes in goods.
Sounds appealing.
Not all that glitters is gold, lad.
Excuse me.
A gravedigger's got it hard, and so does a knacker. I pick up dead animals on the side of the road. That's the knacker's job. You could say, I have a knack for it. That's why people say I'm unclean. If I had children, they wouldn't be allowed to marry anyone besides an executioner or a gravedigger. It's so ingrained in folk. A fella takes care of things they wouldn't want to handle themselves, and this is how they repay him. Can't even go to the tavern no more.
Damn.
Have you been a gravedigger your whole life? Have you ever thought of changing your trade?
I did think about it once, if I'm honest. I wanted to be a knacker in Yitchin, but some fool with friends in high places got the job, though he can't even tell a shovel from a spade. That really pissed me off, so I said, fuck it. Why would I want to dig graves for people who don't appreciate my craft?
So you've always been here otherwise?
And what of it? Do you think I get bored here? Not recently, I don't. But I think I told you that already.
I'm not from these parts, and I've seen a few conciliation crosses around here. What do they mean?
The same as where you come from, I reckon. They mark spots where the sins of man came to be regretted later.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Aye, like when a fella buries an axe in someone's head over something stupid and then comes to regret it. Or if the law sees to it that he regrets it. The sinner then has to erect a conciliation cross to mark the site of his evil deed.
Where does he get the cross from?
Where do you think? From me.
You're in charge of that too? Stone cutting?
I know how to cut a cross out of stone. And what of it? With the soft sandstone around here, it's child's play.
So they're all your work?
I wish. I've only sold 2 or 3 recently. Most of these here are right old. You might find a few stories about them in the village chronicle what's kept at the rat house. All I know is a young fella once jumped off the cliffs near Takoff.
As Leard, you don't.
And
no.
folks say the place is cursed.
Master Strike you get from the camp, the Roma camp in the southwest. You have to beat the guy there. And yes, I did get Master Strike. Yeah, I'm still not great with it. I'm not great at identifying some of the positions quickly, like especially up and down. Left and right's pretty easy, but up and down's a bit tougher. So yeah. Is there a perk for Master Strike? No, you have to learn it. He actually teaches you Master Strike. Yeah, and Master Strike is very different in this game. So in this game, instead of perfect defending at the right time, Master Strike is about putting your directional attack on the opposite side of the incoming attack, and then clicking attack instead of defend when the green shield pops up. So it's a different approach to parrying, and it's much riskier because if your direction's off or your timing, then it fails and you get hit, and sometimes comboed. So it's interesting. Yeah, it's cool. Well, next time we do combat, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Do you know any more stories?
Aye, I do, but I'm not telling you any. I'm not an old fishwife.
Faintim, yeah, that was a decision.
I'm disappointed that Master Strike is only for swords.
I think you're in the same boat I am, where it definitely makes you strongly question using other weapons. And I don't like that feeling. I'd rather everything be kind of on the same playing field, so I really want to do a bunch of different weapons, but I mean, using swords, and I think unarmed. I have seen a couple tooltips that have mentioned unarmed Master Strikes. I don't know how that works, but maybe that's a thing. But yeah, I will say that does make me want to stick to swords too. But we'll have to see. I haven't really had the opportunity to use the other weapons too much, but I want to try them. So we'll do that at some point as we get them.
Unfortunately, I had to bury both my parents recently.
In fact, let's do that. As we keep playing through the game today, anytime we find some of these other weapon types, let's switch to them and just use them for a bit and see how they feel.
Condolences, lad.
We're going to do that today.
Thank you. I just don't know if it was done right.
Did you witness their deaths?
Unfortunately, they were killed in front of my eyes.
Oh, I understand that's never easy. But if you closed their eyes and buried them in consecrated ground, you've nothing to worry about.
I dug their grave next to our smithy. We didn't have a church in our village.
Well, that can't be avoided sometimes. Don't let it bother you. As long as you picked the spot with good intentions, that's all that matters. I'm certain their souls went straight to heaven. You needn't worry. You did everything right, lad.
Have you heard any news?
There's something new every day. Death roams these parts, with me following close behind.
Do you know what happened with the bodies from near the pond? Tankard, Conrad.
Who?
Well, you wouldn't know their names. A couple of soldiers that fell there. Where are they buried?
Oh, I remember them. They all ended up in a pit together right by the cemetery. All I got was a yellow waffen rock for the effort. Getting them out of there was a grind. They was well fed. You could tell right away they was from better parts than this here county.
Yeah, you're right.
So
They're a long way from home.
that's it.
Not to worry. Earth is Earth.
Guess we
wherever
don't have
it
to go to
is.
the site. Damn. Okay.
Are you and the herb woman related? You both look... well,
Is he asking if they're related just because they're both old? Is that?
really old.
We're not related. We both got some years behind us, and we're both unclean in our own ways.
Well.
That's all we have in common.
Love it.
Different
Henry,
herb
please.
women
I know,
came
right?
to me
Henry.
from time to time for hangman's nooses or nails from the gallows. What they do with them is their own business. I'm just a trader. But Bojena ain't like the others. She's an honest herb woman who only heals
tradesman.
with herbs and prayers. Do you know why they chased her out of town?
I do. On account of Yakesh's son.
There's a place called Limbus Infantium. Make sure you never send anyone there.
Oh.
Not even by accident, like Bojena did with
Oh, I bet.
Yarushek.
Oh, man.
I don't think I'll be going into the mid...
We tried to fake a lore check earlier to mention Limbo. And because we didn't know it, we told him that Limbo we thought was under Prague. And I think we called it Dumbo or something. I bet if we had talked to this guy first, we would have had one of those little gold star options to say that we had known what she was talking about. Crimbo. That's right. But I bet that would have happened. Now I'm super interested. Out of curiosity, did anyone in chat do the Gravedigger before doing the quest for Bajena's daughter? And is that how it worked? Did you have an option to mention what he talked about? I'm super curious now.
Free trade, but I get you.
Oh, also, our friend Ninja Panda.
There was a medieval siege where the attackers ran out of ammunition, so they loaded a severed peasant's head onto the trebuchet. By sheer luck, it hit the Duke's son. Apparently, it was the first ever surf-face-to-air missile.
Anyway.
With Twitch Prime. At CohhCarnage, I saw your Horizon Zero Dawn reruns a couple weeks back and realized how great a game it is. Then I realized that if I only watch while I exercise, it'll get me to exercise more. So thanks for that.
Hey, there you go, man. Absolutely. And I appreciate your 10 months, Loyhodo. And thank you, Ninja Panda, with the 35 earlier. Really appreciate that, guys.
Ignatius, I'm going to need your help.
Of course. How many are there? Where do you want to bury them? Shall we grind the teeth up, or do you want to take them away in your
Oh my God,
purse?
Ignatius. What?
None of that.
Sultan is having none
I
of
have
it
a
this morning.
different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpetre pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpetre pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
Oh. I'm telling the truth.
Nah. It's actually just a pit full of carcasses. These white crystals form on the walls of it. And that's exactly what we're after.
Ah, now I get it. You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. What's all this about salty Peter? I'm going to go there anyway, so I'll take you there.
Really?
Cool.
That was easier than I thought.
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. You'll help me with something first. I have some collections from some Slatigo farmsteads, and I'd be a fool if I didn't use a helping hand. At least one day I can take it a bit easy.
You want me to help you with your grave digging business?
Why not? You look like a strong fella.
Oh, Lord.
You'll be a good helper.
Pay him with meat. Well, okay, hold on.
I have a better idea. You tell me where I can find that pit, and I'll give you a nice piece of fresh meat for it.
I won't say no to that. Show me what you have. Oh, aye, fresh meat. What a feast that'll make. Now, listen closely.
Awesome.
That pit of yours lies
gave him a nice
at the end
crisp
of a
piece of meat,
long
chat.
journey that we'll take together
Hey, Jacko.
on my wagon.
So you got meat out of me for nothing?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Semine are interested in it, I'm not just going to hand it to you on a plate. But thanks for the meat, and don't worry about a thing. Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services. And if
Well.
it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Of course. I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honor I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honor if you let them. So what then?
That's not exactly how it works,
Shall we take a
unfortunately.
nice little ride with my boys Snorter and Dragonfly here?
That'd be nice, but...
Nice and early, at daybreak.
Let's get this over with then.
Didn't you understand me? We ain't going nowhere now. Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day. Do you understand?
Wow.
Is there some place I can wait for morning to come?
Of course, if you've got nothing better to do, you can sit here with me. If you know how to read, I have a book hidden in the outhouse I got of a dead fella. That'll make the time go faster. In fact, you can keep it. All I can do is admire all them fancy squiggles in it anyway.
And where can I sleep?
At the inn in Truskowitz. Get a good breakfast there, too. You'll need it to be at full strength. Here's a little something so you know I take care of my helpers. See you in the morning.
Be like 3 groschen. 10 groschen. Thanks, buddy. All right, let's see here. The rule of Saint D. Oh my god. Man, this music is beautiful. Oh, that's right. We got a book tab now. I love it. Let's see. Perfect. Awesome. We reached scholarship and a perk point, and we got more stealth. Fantastic. Improved in thievery. Great. Strength 14 and a perk point. Oh, man. Fan-flippin-tastic. So we need this. Oh, we need some food. Badly.